So it was in fact expected that there's going to be a glut of events happening in athletics, track and field events. So we were expecting a few medals. The first of them has come courtesy of Vithya Ramraj in the
Women's 400 meter hurdles event. So basically, Vithya Ramraj was in contention for a medal primarily because earlier in the heats she had managed to level PT Usha's
national record. Exactly, and that's been long standing.
Yep, for over 2 to 3 decades that record has been standing, and that's why Vithya Ramraj was in contention for a medal, and she came up third, which was kind of extra because Bahrain and China, they were the two best runners on that given day. So bronze, if you look at it, the start wasn't that great from Vithya Ramraj, but as she approached the 200 meter mark on the inner lane, she made up time, she overtook the opponents, and that's how she managed to push through in the field. And there was a clear gap between 1, 2 and 3 and the rest of the others.
Exactly, it was pretty comprehensive because early on, if you were watching the race, you'd see that Vithya was coming in more or less fourth. So you're thinking, okay, at that point, it needs just a little bit of a push, get into medal contention. She did that. Of course, by that point, the Bahrain and Chinese runners had reached well ahead, but she too ended up making a good gap for herself in that third position. So when they reached that point where it's the final stretch and the hurdles were done, she was in really no trouble whatsoever.
Exactly. So we knew that bronze would be assured for her. And at this point, athletics, if you look at it, it's already been a great start for India. Yesterday, I mean, if you look at it 2 days ago, you saw Avinash Sable win a gold medal in the 3000 meter steeplechase event. You saw the likes of Harmilan Vance. Remember, by the way, Harmilan Vance's next event, which is the 800 meters, that is also the finals there today as well.
Exactly.
Then you've got Anu Rani also in the women's javelin. That's going to be a big event.
You've got Tejaswin Shankar, of course.
Tejaswin Shankar is your gold medal winner loading at this point in time because he's leading the pack after 8 events are done, 91 points, and pretty much sure, barring a disaster.
Yeah, but mind you, javelin could be his undoing because I think in javelin his personal best is kind of not at the mark of others' personal best at this point. So he'll either need to outdo himself or hope to make up the gap in the final event.
Although Shane, if I may say, he did have a slight improvement in the Asian Athletics Championships that was held in Bangkok, wherein it was javelin that kind of kept him in the game but also out of the game because his first couple of throws were good, but later on it tapered off, and that is why this is if there is a learning from Bangkok in the Asian Athletics Championships, it is this. So, but Tejaswin Shankar, I think the long jump, I think that propelled him into the top at this point. So even if he has a disastrous javelin throw, I don't think it will be that much impactful because of the gap that he's opened up. So Vithya Ramraj, who's equaled PT Usha's national mark, has settled for bronze in the Asian Games. But remember, this is just the start.
Yes, there's lots coming.
Lots coming, and today, most likely, you are going to see the medals tally overhaul that was in 2018 set at Jakarta, Palembang. Remember, 70 was the target. Now, mostly by the end of today, if everything goes according to plan, you will see 70 being overhauled by today itself. So that is the current situation. Congratulations to Vithya Ramraj in the 400 meter hurdles race for ensuring that India gets yet another bronze. I think the tally now has gone up to over 26, if I'm not mistaken, in the bronze medal tally. So at this point, it's China, Japan, South Korea and India, the clear-cut number 1, 2, 3, 4. If there is a fourth place in the medals tally, if India are to compete, it is with Chinese Taipei at this point in time. But Vithya Ramraj has ensured that India is on the course. There is also, remember, Tejaswin Shankar is going to be there, Anu Rani is going to be there, and also in the high jump also, we've got 2 Indians. One is currently in the 3rd position, the other is in the 5th position.
Exactly.
So after 6 attempts, let's see how it happens. But we've got some more breaking news updates coming.
Yeah, so we'll be back with you in a few seconds' time. Join us on that stream. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.